Hey, welcome back to some more standard action. So we are playing we're looking at some of the new cards from 2021, and one of the cards that I am pretty excited for is this V2 Thorn of the Dusk Rose. So I love this ability. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. So I thought to myself, where can we most abuse this? Where are we gaining the most life? And I mean, the answer to that is pretty simple: Soul Sisters. So what we're trying to do here is we haven't made a ton of changes to our Soul Sister deck. It's pretty much the same deck as before, but now with the addition of this V2 to really that kind of help give you a little bit of extra reach, a little bit of extra oomph to get through. So with this guy, you know, your healer hawks are coming in for an extra one. Your pride mates are getting big. This Daxos just becomes, it, you gain like when they get you gain life, they you know how it works. English is not a strong point for me right now, clearly. So let's dive in and let's see if we can just drain them out. All right, so having a quick look at this hand here, not this is fine. We got our fabled passage. I have this in mostly for the swamps, so it's a little bit not ideal. I don't have a great turn one play though, so I think we're all right. So we'll definitely get the planes off of this, so we can hit a good 2-drop, and it's going to make us a little bit harder to get that swamp later on, but that happens. Okay, send a message. Message received. And now we can play our castle untapped. Couple options here. We can go probably like not that many. Dawn of Hope and Pride Mate. Pride Mate's the way to go. Let's see. So right now, I don't really know what we're up against. That's a bit of a collection that they got going on. All right, so we have I think we're gonna start with we're gonna keep the land in hand so we don't give away more than we need to. And I don't get a ton. I don't need the 3 mana drop. Like this will be good when I actually gain life, but this guy doesn't gain me life. So instead, let's go into the attack step. We got our protection up. I don't think they're gonna block. If they do, we're protected. So okay. I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking, what are they trying to do? I think they're trying to give me food. And I love food, but not right now. So I think we're actually just going to get rid of this right now. Well, they have, like, they're tapped out, and that way, although they're not at the point where they can exchange it yet, don't need them to go down that path. Let's play this. Let's pay the 2 life so I can get my Dawn of Hope out here. I just want to make sure we're maximizing our mana usage. So I'm guessing that this... Okay, is this legend? No. Okay, so we have a second castle. Now we can go... Couple things we can do. We could go a Johnny into a second Pride Mate. We can go Heliod. And with God's Willing and Light of Hope. Let's see. Heliod has 3 devotion. I go with Johnny. Yeah, I think we go Heliod, and then next turn we can play a Johnny. Turns Heliod on. This lets me keep up. This lets me keep up mana to protect my Pride Mate, and we're just gonna go in with the Pride Mate right now. try and go with Pride Mate here. Building up that food. Are you gonna block? Nope, just get the sack and gain some life. Alright, that's fine. Not really clear where they're going with this. But lots of geese. Lots of geese. You want to send a message to me again? Come on. No? Alright. Awesome. So here, a land drop here. So I can tick up, or I can make another Pride Mate. I kind of think that, given that it's going to boost this guy a fair bit, I kind of think I want to gain some of the life here. Yeah, I want to gain some life here. Get my Pride Mate a little bigger, because I'm going to get double triggers on it. Make it a 4/4. Don't have too many to pay, so we're not doing that. They're making... I don't know where they're going with this, but it makes me a little bit nervous. Well, let's swing in here. Got some protection up for it, so we're in okay shape. Short, throw the geese in front. Alright, so to make this guy worth it, I need to be 15 life ahead, I believe. Yeah, and if we get to 15 life ahead, then we just wreck his day. Alright, you're digging, you're digging. I think we made the right call getting rid of that enchantment. I got the feeling that this deck is very much revolving around that, and it just giving me food in exchange, so... Okay, got rid of 2 Shatter the Skies. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It looks like he's missing some mana, so... Alright, my turn. Okay, I can now, so I can give another creature lifelink, which I think is the approach we want to take here. So let's pre-combat, let's make the Pride Mate.
A pure soul can inspire others.
And now, before damage, I can give something. I can give the Pride Mate the lifelink to get the triggers going on here. I think we'll look to probably draw the card because I have what I need here. So let's give him the lifelink. Go to the damage. There. Alright. We didn't get to the video. It was mostly just our white portion, but that's fine. Alright, back for another game here. This hand is not where we want to be, so let's mulligan this. And this one is definitely better, so let's keep 6 here. Where are we doing? I think that I can nix the Light of Hope. We're going to be looking to... I don't want to risk not being able to curve out, so we're going to go with the Fabled Passage to start to get our swamp, and that way we hit the Pride Mate. It loses me playing the Ozolith, but until I actually get some counters on, it's not the end of the world there. Let's get our Lonely Swamp. Sad, lonely swamp. Where are you, swamp? Where? Okay. And their planes. We go with Pride Mate. Alright. Great. So I'm going to start by attacking here. And then we'll follow up with the Hawk. Now, I don't... Okay. Okay. Yes, I will take that action. Thank you. Well, all right. I was going to say I was going to hold up the Ozolith here, but instead, might as well play it because I've got my Light of Hope still up. I think that we are playing a ramp into Ugin deck. Would be kind of my guess here. Playing this pre-combat is what I want to do because it's going to gain life and get a counter. So let's start making ourselves a big, huge healer hawk here. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I see you. I see you. 2 damage to any target. Okay, that's going to be a little annoying, but we'll make it through that.
If fighting tooth and claw is what it takes, then so be it.
Let's make our cat.
True friends always stand by your side.
Move counter onto it, and then if it dies, we'll move it back to the Ozolith here. More swamps. Yikes, this is going to hurt.
My time here is finished.
Every time they play a swamp. Well, okay, well, my Mothra, I can at least add the extra counter on it, so it's a little bit out of... It's a little bit out of their immediate range from playing a swamp. Now if they get... Yeah, they play 2 swamps. Yikes. Kinda like this deck though. You might see a future Wednesday video of this deck. I kinda like it. This whole dumping massive amounts of swamps out, dealing a ton of damage. Yes. More swamps. X land, reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your library. Oh boy. I don't even know where to begin. If Ozolith counter land, move all those counters on the target creature. I have never had this point before, but I need to put it on their creature because I am out of tokens. Huh! Oh, I can decline the action. Good. Okay. That was a weird interaction there for a second there. I don't think we're in a good spot here. We've lost to the infinite land deck. I mean, look at that. They're able to play 1, 2, 3 lands a turn. That's going to be 6. I think we might be even dead. I think we may be dead. Oh boy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I don't think I see a way out of this one. We're gonna make him go one more turn here. We're gonna gain some life. We have to destroy that thing. And let's do it one more time here. Okay. And that's lethal on combat. Oh. Haven't seen that deck yet, but I kind of like it. Unfortunately, they beat us, but that is a cool deck. V2 would be great in that deck. All right. This is a great hand. This is a great keep. We'll definitely keep this. We might be a little bit this. Let's see. Then, if you control 4 more lands, untap that land. Yeah, if we can get this as our 4th drop, that would be ideal here. So I don't need to lose a step. But I think even if I do, I can go Plains, Godless Shrine, Healer Hawk, and the Pride Maid, and second Pride Maid. So I think we'll be okay. Like this is not this is a decent start. Be able to get into these. Hopefully we're not playing this in sweepers or anything like that. Second Godless Shrine. Okay, well it's gonna hurt, but it's a good thing that this deck gains life. So this deck won't exist much, I guess, after rotation. We've got well, I have to see if these guys are in M20. They might be. Yeah. All right. So I think I actually want to go. I'll pay my 2 life. Let's go with the V2 because this guy is going to gain a little extra reach off of this. Now we'll be able to play the Fabled Passage next turn. Get our second Pride Maid down. I guess my other option there was to hold on to Veto, get the second Pride Maid, hold up the God's Willing. May have been a better option, but I just really wanted to get Veto down, and yeah, that's actually all there was to it. Let's activate this. I'll have 4, so it should come into play untapped. Now, I actually think I want to go Mothra to protect my fellows. So I'm going to go with the Mothra first here. No response. I think that their days are very numbered. I would say, like, where this card I was expecting to really shine is with the, I don't remember her name, the 3 white, whenever a creature attacks, you gain life. So then each instance of you attacking is gaining that life, and this is draining. So you're basically draining for all of those spots. Now, this is total life you gain. So if I were to make like a big Healer Hawk or be able to give like the Pride Mate lifelink as well, that would work really well. All right, Thief of Sanity. London Steadfast. I think this is lethal right here. So I play her. Now they're gonna. Yeah, I think this is maybe not exactly lethal, but they're about to get hurt. Nice. Sure. I think they're gonna take a bunch in the air, so I'm going to not need to God willing that. They're dead. Easy. Alright. This looks like a keepable hand. Yeah, I think we're fine here. Let's go. Do I have a turn 1 play? I don't really have a turn 1 play, so I might as well get the Godless Shrine down here. Enter a tap, save myself a little bit of life. Alright. Black, red. Black, blue. Sorry, I'm very colorblind. Let's start with the... I play this, so whenever another creature enters the battlefield... Yeah, okay, so let's start with the Daxios here. And then I'll follow up that with the Pride Mate, so it triggers off of itself. Hold up God willing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, good choice on the Heliod there. Okay, let's go castle into Pride Mate. It'll see itself, gain a life. And they want none of that. None of that. All right, so a couple quick games in there for you. They were all over and done pretty fast, so about 4 of them in there. How do I feel about this deck? I think it still actually is a pretty viable deck. I I want Vito to work. Is he necessary? Like, I kind of felt he was maybe a little bit win more there. I'm probably going to make some more decks trying to use him to the best of his ability because there's probably some other options. But all in all, that little extra reach, what I really wanted to get to is I wanted to be able to smack with like that 8/8 Primate with lifelink, and suddenly they're losing 8 life even if they block. I guess what it helps is if they're putting up walls or things to block and your creatures have lifelink, it's a way of getting damage through. So I don't know. The opportunity cost is what else you could be putting in, and I kind of like where this deck is at. So if you played the old Soul Sisters, give this a try. It's still fun. It's still great. Not a lot to add here, just it's a fun deck. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss more content like this. If you're watching in Canada, it's Canada Day. Have a happy Canada Day, and I'm hoping you're enjoying yourself. See you guys next week.